Alright, we're back. What I'm doing is I'm outlining the nose. Alright. I switched my other knife just for now. This has a nice heavy feel to it. Sometimes the knife feels better in a hand than, you know, as when you grip it and stuff. So you do whatever is comfortable for you. Also, the knives really need to be sharp, and you can see I'm jumping around to different things. That's alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is his arms are going to come out. We're going to have him holding a staff, of course. Let me figure out how I'm going to do this because I haven't quite. Let's figure out how long his arms are going to be. Okay, the bottom part of his arm. So I'm going to just take my finger and I'm going to just put a marking. This is how I always measure, folks, just like so. Alright, so that's the same distance, it should be. Same distance, that's a little bit lower. That's a great way to measure, when putting your finger against it and then, you know, taking your pencil however length you need it. Again, after you carve for a while, always take it back to the strop, your knife, so that it stays nice and sharp. I know some of you have a very difficult time sharpening. Don't feel alone in that, because there's many people are along with you on that. Now I noticed that this needs to come up just a tad, so we're going to come up a little bit on that. And even that one out a little bit. That's going to be your deepest point, okay? It's right in here. Alright, so that's what we have there. I'm going to chop a little more off the top here. He looks too coney to me, if that makes sense. Alright, we're just going to take a little bit off here. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do it at an angle. We're going to take this and we're going to, okay, I'm going to put it like that. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Evening things up is very difficult, even for an experienced carver. You know, it takes time. So I'm going to try something a little different, so bear with me. Because this is kind of new for me too, and I'm kind of just going along with the flow here. So if I seem a little bit longer trying to print things out, I'm doing it online. You can see that not always when we draw something it comes out exactly as we envision, so we have to erase a lot of times and redo. And I'm just going to leave this alone here for now. Let me go over here. Oh, and then when you go to the back here, you're just going to bring it up like so. Alright? So see how you can see it flowing? Same thing over here. This one's a little bit too far out. Alright, so what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this off in the back a little further, and that's going to come down a little further too. Maybe not by far. I want some folds in the hat and stuff. But okay, here we go. Let me go back to the other knife because it's a little nicer to, a little thinner to cut. I'm just following underneath the elbow there. Okay, just like so. See? And then we're going to do the same thing over here. This wood is air dried. It's basswood. I do a lot of my projects out of basswood. There's only one project that I did not do in basswood. Is the the branch guys, okay? They're not out of basswood, they're out of poplar. So 99.9% when I'm using a block, it's done with a basswood. Alright. I'm not sure here what I'm going to do here. I wanted him to, I need a staff of some sort here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to attempt something here. And in fact, you know, that needs to go over further. So let me do something a little different. We're going to have just like so. Alright. I think so. Alright, we'll be back. I'll figure this out. Maybe we'll have to revamp it a little bit, but we'll be right back.